President, good to have you on CCTV News. Your official visit is the first by a Portuguese president to China in almost 10 years. So what's the purpose and the main focus of your trip?
The purpose, first of all, is to promote the political dialogue between the Portuguese authorities and the Chinese authorities. But also, the idea is to reinforce trade and investment relations. I'm accompanied by a very important business delegations. I think it's very fruitful to put Portuguese entrepreneurs in contact with Chinese entrepreneurs. But at the same time, I want to promote scientific and cultural relations. Several members of Portuguese universities are part also of my delegation.
This year also marks the 35th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between China and Portugal. So what's your assessment of the bilateral ties of the past decades?
I consider that it is a period of success in the relations between our two countries. But first of all, I would like to underline the increase in economic relations. Trade and investment relations. Chinese companies made very important investments in Portugal in the context of a privatization process in the area of energy, but also in the area of insurance.
So you have served as Portugal's Prime Minister as well as the Finance Minister and gained a reputation of economic liberal. So what's your perspective on China's economic reform and market deregulation? What will that mean for Portuguese enterprises doing business in China?
We know in Europe, we know in Portugal that China has made very courageous reforms. And in the area of liberalization of economic relations. I think that is very important. And that will create conditions to improve and reinforce relations with the European Union. We know very well that Portugal is a full member of the European Union and a founding member of the Eurozone, but also Portuguese entrepreneurs, Portuguese scientists, cultural agents of Portugal. I'm very optimistic as far as the future of the relations between Portugal and China are concerned.
Well, it's been 15 years since Macau was returned to China. In your opinion, how has Macau developed since 1999?
You see, the first time I visited China was in 1987 to sign the joint declaration on the question of Macau, in the presence of the big leader Deng Xiaoping. It was a case of success, you see, to be present in international arena, because it was at that time that we created trust between our two countries, and trust is fundamental. And you see, I'll visit Macau. It's for me a great satisfaction to go back to Macau, because I went there before, and I'll be at the moment of the handover. It was a smooth transition process. And now we can see that Macau continues to be a platform to reinforce the relations between Portugal and China.
President, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Great pleasure to meet you.